So today we have with us Shubham Basu and he's going to speak about IFRS. So Shubham, tell us something about yourself.
So I would like to start from my educational background first. As you know, or as you all know, my name. So basically, I have started my study from BCom. Like I have completed my BCom from University of Calcutta. After that, during my BCom only, I was pursuing CA, that is ICA. After completing my first part, I just thought, this is not my cup of tea. I can't like do this. So just I left CA and I got about one course, that is Association of Chartered Certified Accountant. So that is ACCA. And I just left Kolkata and I went to Bangalore. And then I was pursuing MBA. While pursuing MBA only, and that MBA has been provided by University of West of Scotland. And while pursuing MBA, I have completed my ACCA also. So from that ACCA time only, I got connected with IFRS, and I just thought, okay, this is a booming topic in today's world. Like all the corporates are following this and that, so that would be really great thing if I can do. And after that, like before joining MBA, I was working with an audit firm as an audit assistant. And that time I have worked for several companies. I have done statutory audit in unfixed asset audit for like TIPL, Tractors India Private Limited, Agro Foods. And after that, as I said, I went to MBA course. And after completing my MBA only, I got an offer from my college only as a faculty. So from that time only, I have started my career in educational field, and I am taking classes for SCCA students, SCIMS students, and also for MBA students. So just a few years ago only, I just left the company and I started working as a freelancer with several companies as a IFRS trainer. And for some companies, I am working as a SCCA trainer. So that's all about myself.
Okay. So kindly please brief us about the company you're currently working with.
So currently I am working with Henry Harvin Education. Actually, it's a leading career and competency development organization based in Delhi. We have registered office in Delhi. So we are mainly focusing on the value creation. We have certain skill development course, assessment centers, and we are providing training on ERP. So like courses, what we have, like we have our finance academy from where we are providing CFA, SECA, IFRS course, which I am taking care of it. So I am working with Henry Harvin as a subject matter expert, and I'm also an IFRS trainer for Henry Harvin right now.
Okay. So would you please elaborate on what is IFRS and why is it used?
So basically, what is IFRS? Like in case if I'm talking about accounting, so accounting also have some language. So IFRS is one of the accounting language. IFRS stands for International Financial Reporting Standards. It's a set of accounting rules and guidelines for the financial statements of a public companies. That the intention of IFRS is to make them consistent, transparent, and easily comparable around the world. So it came into picture as IASC in the year 1973. The intention was very simple. Like before IFRS, all the countries were following different accounting standards for their own country. So for an investor, it is very much difficult to understand like the accounting standard for each and every country. So that is the reason in 1973, IASC came into picture, and in 2001, IFRS replaced IASC, and they are issuing new accounting standards, which can be applicable like in the entire around the world. So that is all about. IFRS is simple, nothing but the accounting set of rules and regulations.
Okay. So like how should we build our career in this field? Would you elaborate on that too?
Yeah, so in that case, how should we build our career in that field? So first we have to understand that what is the present situation. So IFRS is a very new thing for everyone, for the entire world also. So the problem is there is a lack of skilled accounting professionals who are well versed with international standards in the industry. So there is a huge demand actually for IFRS. And if I am talking about in Indian context also, implementation of IFRS has already started in India through another way. So as an IFRS expert, you can also start a successful career in financial education industry. You can join as a subject matter expert like me. And if we are talking about corporate, then if we are talking about big fours, then they all are hiring for IFRS because they all are accepting the assignments from different countries who are following IFRS. So I would come to that point also ki, what would be my advice? I would be coming to that point also. But I should say this ki, right now IFRS is booming. So if anyone is having any certification course or the course which is provided by IFRS, so that can be done for anyone that will build someone's career from those who are from accounting background.
Okay, so as you have given us some tips about the career field, so what are the resources and the platforms that can be used on the basis of your opinion?
As I have
what are the
said,
resources that we can opt?
yeah, as I have said, the primary resource that I would suggest, that is IFRS website. Why? Because IFRS, as I have said, this is a set of accounting rules and regulations. So this is getting published by IFRS only. So anyone wants to know about IFRS, what is IFRS, what are the standards, what are the accounting rules and guidelines, they can easily visit to ifrs.org, www.ifrs.org. And if we are talking about the platform, then I would prefer to have a certificate on IFRS, which is valued by corporate world. And as I am working with Henry Harvin, we are also providing a certification course on IFRS. And if I'm talking about the benefit of our certification course, you all should know about ACCA, that stands for Association of Chartered Certified Accountants. So ACCA is also providing IFRS certification course for you. For that, you have to write an exam. Our certification course is providing the IFRS certificate, that is the first part. And the second part is it is a training for diploma in IFRS for ACCA exam. And to be very honest with you, ACCA is the most valued partner for IFRS, and it is recognized by the, it is more than 181 countries in the world right now. So I would like to suggest you get for a certification course and take a certification on IFRS. That will really help you.
So what are the skills that are needed, and provides us some tips to gain those skills?
Okay, so in that way, we just need accounting skills like knowledge of basic fundamental accounting. That is absolutely fine. IFRS, it sounds like it's a heavy thing. It is not possible for everyone to do this. No, it's not like that. For IFRS, the first and the main important skill is basic and the foundation level of accounting. Like a person who has completed BCom, he or she can also go for an IFRS certification. So that is the most important skill, that is accounting. And the second skill, if I'm talking about, then I should say it's a concept clarity, because it's all about conceptual things. So if we can like have the clarity in the concepts, then there would not be any problem that the participants or the person will be suffering. And of course, for all the courses, the last, that is the knack for learning. This is the part and parcel of our all the courses. If I'm talking about, this is a very much generalized thing, knack for that learning. There should be a knack. Without that will or wish, we can't do it.
So at last, would you please advise some of our future aspirants? What are the advice that you want to give us?
So yeah, as an IFRS expert, I would like to divide, or I would like to distribute my advice into two parts. The first part is all about for a student or for a fresher who are just going to jump in their professional life. And the another part is those who are having experience, those who are working professions. So for a student or a fresher, if anyone is starting their professional world with an IFRS certification or with an IFRS background, that will make a lot of difference in case of getting an interview call and getting selected in that company. Because for a fresher, our first objective is to get a job. And we are getting very much frustrated. We're not getting a single interview call. We're not getting selected in that company. So I can say that this is the thing. If you can have a IFRS certification, so that will make a difference in that. So it will open your doors. So there is a high probability that you will be getting interview calls and getting selected in that company because there is a requirement, there is a demand. And for working professionals, their objective is to get promoted. And so it will help them actually for a working professional having 8 to 10 years of experience. For them, it is really advisable to go for IFRS certification course because our life is all about continuous professional development. We have to develop each and every day from each and everything. So that is all about, that is like one of the development that we have to do for a working profession.
Okay. So lastly, I would like to add up one more question. Please share your experience working as an IFRS expert.
So as I have told you, I have started my career with an audit assistant in a company. So that time I have followed Ind AS. That is the old accounting standard given by India, ICA. So when I left CA and I joined SCCA, then I got the difference. I felt the difference. There is a lots of differences in between the accounting standards of India and the IFRS. So as an IFRS trainer, I am having really a very happy experience because the IFRS is very much practical. Like it is, I feel very blessed and I feel very happy whenever I am giving training to the students or to the participants. And when I can relate something with that particular IFRS standards. So I would say that this is very much practical. So it is very easy to understand. And because of this practicality, I like this thing very much. So that is all about my experience. And I have seen, till now, I have completed, I think, more than 2,000 to 3,000 hours of IFRS training and more than 5,000 hours of ACCA training. So I have seen several candidates who are getting world rank from ACCA, first world rank, second world rank. They are my students. Okay. So whenever a student is getting a rank and my name is getting published, like I was the trainer. So that is really like I can say that is I can't explain that feelings actually. So as an IFRS trainer, those are the short but simple but happiest memories that I have, I can say. And as I have said, this is really a demanding thing right now. Corporate worlds are looking for this IFRS certification. So this would be my advice. Go for an IFRS certification. This will really make a big difference. Thank you.
That's commendable. Your experience has taught us a lot of things. And thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us and for your time. And do check out Henry Harvin website. The links will be in the description box below. And thank you so much, Mr. Shubham, for connecting with us.
Thanks a lot.